Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Top of this Wednesday morning to ya. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day in an inside-out sweatshirt, a bandana atop my head, and I can't help but giggle because of that phone call that Nicholas and I had where he called me, what did he call me, a seething mass of femininity. Looking at me now, I'm cracking up because, hello, this is me. Yeah, the shirt was inside out. I thought, I'm just going to put it on that way. Who's going to see me? Well, wait a minute. You are. I just thought I'd drop by and do a quick video because something major is unfolding. It's also sudden, ladies and gentlemen. Hold me. I have over 400 subscribers. And so this is a gentle, yet effective and tender and loving thank you as I ditch a message to all of you who have subscribed. It's really sweet. It's nice. It's beautiful. Dare I say, it is a kumbaya moment. Because what happens is, like, I'll go over to, for example, Benny Loco. Benny Loco is an example a lot lately. During a live gig, people will be wildly, commenting. And then you go and you subscribe wildly. Then they come back and they're like, Lisa, thanks for subbing. I subbed to you. Get it? So I'm learning the tricks of the trade here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And I do, of course, try to watch these videos. I can't do it today because yesterday, I have to be quite frank with you, I did not, to be honest with you. That's kind of an inside joke with our dear sweet Nicholas and me because he doesn't like it when I say it, frankly. To be honest with you. He just finds it odd. But I find him odd, so it's okay. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of work done yesterday, so today I'm actually doing this in between calls. One moment, please. I always say one moment like you're really going to be hanging on for a moment. I'm working on the next paper, and my boss handed me something really interesting. We're having an ice festival here in Conneaut Lake, Pennsylvania on the 24th of February in Ice House Park. Really interesting place. We have quite a rich history here, believe it or not. Wow. Interactive ice sculptures, professional ice carvings, chili cook-off, and freezing fun for everyone. Now, it'll be 100 degrees that weekend because that's how it goes with these. But this is sort of interesting, the history of our area, and I thought I'd share with you. History on ice, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe I can hold this picture up a little bit. I'll hold real still because, this is a phone. And you can see some of the jazz. Before I launch into this, evidently I'm just going to bloviate about many subjects today. I like those stereo view pictures. I got into that quite heavily years ago. And Spencer and I would go into Meadville, PA, which is 10 miles away. Meadville, PA, it's 10 miles away. To the Johnson Shaw Stereoscopic Museum. I believe that's the name of it. I was a member. Even I think Perpetual got me a membership for a year. The stereo views, where you look into the old-fashioned stereo viewer and you have to do your eyes a certain way, which mine are kind of made for because I'm just a hair cross-eyed, you might have noticed, over these years since the late 70s when I started coming at you wildly, just a bit. See, I can't, it's just one of those things. Okay. So, and then you bring it in and it's 3D. There's a huge orca whale kneading beside me, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her. So if my camera moves, this is why. That's Mars for Pan Hacker's viewing pleasure. Let's see if I can... Oh, that little angel. Don't show your butt, honey. It's inappropriate. Yeah, so the reason why this came to mind is I have some stereo views of the lake when they were removing the ice, and there was a huge ice house. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This better be somebody calling for a full-page color ad. It was my 91-year-old mother seeing if I needed anything when she runs downtown in this snow and, slippery roads, but she wants to know if I need anything while she goes out. It's just what she does. Don't panic. Don't clutch pearls. Okay, so anyhow, the ice house at the end of the lake, I have these stereo view photos of them with horses on the lake and whatnot, cutting the ice out, and they would pack it in sawdust and ship it off to the local. When I say local, I believe it was like Cleveland and Pittsburgh regions for the ice boxes, ice boxes before the refrigerators and stuff. So, fascinating jazz. Just thought I'd share with you. Maybe wake up! It is rude to go to sleep during the middle of a video. So let me just read this real quickly. It's just one paragraph I think you can hang. I'm trying to expand people's attention span too. That's one of my goals here with the video series. It isn't really, but I try not to go on because I know we have been groomed to only be able to take in bumper sticker sentiments. So those days are going to end. You will stay with me and you will enjoy this till the end, as my father used to say when he punished me by taking me to organ recitals and piano concerts as a kid. You will enjoy it. You will go and you will enjoy it. Okay. 1800s. Oh boy, I'm getting messages. Ice harvesting industry began in 1880 at Conneaut Lake on the southeastern shore of the lake. The Conneaut Lake Ice Company built large wooden ice houses for storing, packing, and shipping ice harvested from the lake. I just said that. In winter, the industry employed some 200 men and transported 100,000 tons of ice by railway from Conneaut Lake. And, then it goes on to say what's happening today. If I'm going to put my finger here, that's one of the ice house deals, the conveyor type systems. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a little... I live in a resort town. I always forget. I do. They found a mammoth. They found, remnants of the mammoth. He came roaring out of the lake. Down at Nye's Marina, Colleen, who joins on the live gig. Colleen, my friend, who lives here in town. She was going to rescue me when I toppled over while screaming. They have a marina, and years ago they found bones of a woolly mammoth. Yeah, I think I'm right. So anyhow, that's all. I don't know what. I just thought I'd come with you. I didn't get with you yesterday. I want to thank my subscribers. Also, Scott Ninja Smoker has requested that I do a video about kratom for pain relief, which I will do, although I've kind of touched on it recently, but I didn't dedicate a video to it. Also, Richard wants me to record, and I might be able to do this privately with him, but he wants me to record the Dixie Doodler album that my father made. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, the whole thing, because he likes it. So I don't know if that would go up on YouTube or not, but I'll find a way to do that for him, of course. So I just want to let you know I'm not neglecting my loungers. Mark Damon got with me and would like, what he requested is something I have to do when I can come at you wildly from the porch. I think that's all. I just thought, in between calls here, I'm going to give you a lovely history of our town and just thank my subscribers. And, it's interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because I used to do a lot of human interest stories. I'm just wanting to say the word interest or variations of said word. When I first started at the paper, I think there are people of interest, I just thought I'd stick with it, right in our own backyards that we kind of neglect, overlook, don't realize till they're dead or whatever the case may be. I interviewed a gentleman who was on board the USS Nautilus. Is it the USS Nautilus? I believe. The Nautilus. When it crossed over the North Pole. Joel grew up near him. Joel is perpetual. Just fascinating people. Another gentleman was involved with actually constructing Pymatooning. If you look at a map, you'll see a lake that kind of goes, well, actually, we go this way for you. I don't know. It's in between, it's right on we share it with Ohio. That used to be farmland and so forth, and they cleared that out. They made a lake out of it. Actually, its original use was to test torpedoes. Just fascinating people that you don't give a thought. So, really get to know your neighbor, I guess, is my parting word. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging, rambling on from subject to subject while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Total racket, not a partial. Love, love.